Hi everyone, this is Erin from Sandpaper Road, and this is the next part video of the tutorial. Now, I'm on here in real time. The previous parts of the tutorial have been sped up a little bit, and I've been doing a voiceover so that you could follow along. I do not know what has happened to, I don't know why my video that I took to do this page, it ended up coming out all warped and choppy, and I checked my settings and they're fine. So I don't really actually know what the issue is at all. But I suppose that happens sometimes. So I'm going to include some still shots actually of the process, and at the end of this short real-time video, and that way you can see kind of how I came up with this page. But this is the page that is created for the fourth page. Of course, it would have to happen this time, right, when we're almost done. But okay, so this was the last page. How am I going to show you this here? Let's see. All right, so this is how the page will get inserted into the binding. I think we are going to have to actually shift and make this the first page of the album when we put it together. But again, we're just making the base part of the album. Now in the next part video, we'll go through and add magnets and embellishments and things like that. But this was the page, and I added, this is a flip open just with a tag. And let me bring this a little bit closer so that you can see. Here's a metal piece right here. I did add a little bit of I cut a glue dot, a dimensional glue dot in half to get that little thing to stay. And these are from, I had this in my stash, this Hodgepodge hardware, just stuff in my stash. Then this opens up and you can put a photo here. Okay, and then this, you could put a photo here if you wanted, but I'm gonna decorate this a little bit more up top. And this part is actually the same. I don't even think I have another one, but you'll see it when I show the still photos after this. But this I actually cut out of a larger piece of paper, just this part, because two come with it. I don't have another one. I just don't. But in the paper pack, two of these same papers come. So I used one to fold over and make the page, and the other one I just cut this part out so that I could lay this round thing right over top, and it makes it look like I tucked this into the paper, but I didn't. So then this is, like I said, where the page will go, and we're probably gonna have to make this first. And then on the other side, this is a fold open, like so. And the cool part is that this matches exactly lined up with this back part. So you could put a photo here, and I'll decorate some of this over here. You could put a photo or something like that here. And in here is a pull out, and you could put a photo here and a photo here if you wanted. Okay, and that is the basics of page 4. Oh, I forgot to show you, this strip was just one of the extra pieces I had, and then this is again some of that nice wood looking piece, and more of this on the back. I just love that, so nice. And this only happened because I had created this fold open. I didn't mean to create a pocket here. It just was one of those things that happened because I had this, and this was a lot longer, this blue. It was actually sticking way out. And I thought to myself, now that was dumb, because then when I put it in the album, like it was, see how the cover is right here? It was sticking clear out like to here, because it was still 8 full inches, and that was never going to do. So really all I did was just cut it right there. Well, because I had already glued it front and back, it left me with a pocket that I didn't intend on, which was great. So then I had another half pocket once I cut that off, And I thought, you know what would be so cool? This is where I ended up putting it. It would be so cool to create, like, this is how it was. Like this. Okay, do you see what I'm saying? And I had it like this, and then that was just way too long. So I just snipped it off and then sanded the edges here and sanded the edges here. And just because I had already done it and sealed it like that, when I cut it, it created a pocket, which means that this one, which was my other half, also had a pocket. And I thought, well, you know what? If this is a masculine or like a man's album, that would be cool. It kind of looks like a little wallet. And so I think what would be so sweet is if we put like some dollars in there, like make it be like a money holder. And then when the recipient gets the album, and it'll be in here with this. Which way did I want it? Like this. Okay. And then when the recipient pulls it out and looks inside, he'll find the money. Now, if I know, I mean, I can't speak for all men, obviously, but I know the one that I live with. My husband, probably months, if not years, would go by before he would find that. And then he would open it up and be surprised. So yeah, the element of surprise is good no matter when it happens. So that is how page 4 went. Again, I'm really sorry that this is not a tutorial video. I really feel horrible, but I don't know what I did or how it happened. So like I said, let me just add some still photos so that you can get, and I'll add them in sequence. Again, lots more over on the Sandpaper Road blog. And then we'll move on to the next part video at the end. And in that video, then what we're going to be doing is adding, these are all the extras to cut, quotes, embellishments. And actually, this might be a good time, come to think of it, at the beginning of the whole workshop series or album part series, I didn't show the quotes sheet. And here is the quotes sheet that we're going to be using. This is Catch a Moment Quotes 6, and it is available at the Sandpaper Road shop in with the Age of Technology paper collection because it coordinates with that. Isn't this great? So yeah, and these are the same quotes that we used to put inside of the hinge binding when we were working on that. And there's Polish on the other side because it's made in Poland. Okay. So we'll use our glue gun and some other things like that. We'll add some of these embellishments, more metal pieces. Make sure we've got like magnets to hold these things down. But yeah, parts 1 through 4 are really just to get the main construction of the pages. And we don't have too much more. An embellishment 1, and then what we'll do is then we put the pages, after they're embellished, we put them inside the album. And then we do the outside cover. So thanks a lot for stopping by. Again, my apologies for the lack of a video, but hope you'll stay tuned and watch the little slideshow here. And we will see you in the next video.